Welcome to Craft Roulette. Come on in. Did you bring your chocolate? You know you need to. What is Craft Roulette without chocolate after all? We must. We have chocolate needs. This is Craft Roulette episode 266. This is the second in our mother-daughter year and our mother-daughter week for this month. It's going to be a good one. I know there's a bunch of you here that are joining us because two of your favorites are our guests tonight, Gina and Rina. They are going to be joining us in just a few minutes. If you're here because Allison brought you last week and Rhiannon, welcome back. We're glad to have you. I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. What is Craft Roulette? Last time Gina and Rina were on, I couldn't even say what Craft Roulette is, but I know what it is. What is Craft Roulette? Well, in a nutshell, it is the ultimate original paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we are live almost every Friday evening. And when we are here, we just always save you a seat because we love our company. We love our friends to join us. It's much, much more fun. If you are a first timer, and you may be, just hop in the chatterbox and say hi. They're a very, very friendly group. If you have questions, they will help you. They're very, very smart. And we're going to sit back and relax and make some cards here in just a few minutes. If you were enjoying those cards in the slideshow, as I was, those were from last week. We had 396 submissions, and they were so interesting. I was telling Gina and Rina about the little tiny Alfred Einstein with the hair made out of fuzzy fabric that Amy Powers made. That's just the beginning. Don't get me started. But there are also 9 videos that go along with those those cards that people made on their very own, and we really appreciate when people do that. It's fun. I got to start looking at them earlier in the week, though. It's on my day of Friday. It's like, oh, I better watch it. Oh, I get to watch it. Oh, it's fun, though. I don't mind a bit. Mr. Producer is here over there. Let's see if his hand's here. There it is. There's his hand. No kitty today. But he is over there pushing all the buttons so that we can get this show just how it should be. And he does a great job. He does. There's always little catches that sometimes something will come up and I'll hear his little keyboard just rattling away because I know he's trying to fix it. But we appreciate it. Paper Ganza, my Paper Ganza t-shirt is our live Craft Roulette event. It is in July. And it's in Kansas City. We have 8 seats left, and we do hope that you will be able to join us. Boy, gentlemen, don't miss the opportunity to send the wife off to Kansas City for a long weekend. And Mother's Day, it would be perfect. You will be the man of the house. I'm telling you, it's not a bad idea. Micah Stevens, I hope your eye is doing well. I hope you're real comfortable. You had a little eye surgery, and I don't like that at all. Amanda did say he's just trying to get out of some orders, but I don't know. That seems pretty extreme. But we do hope you're doing well and keep on getting better. If you haven't given us a thumbs up, we call them Vinnies. We would appreciate it. That always means a lot to YouTube, and you know what? It does to us too, because I come in here on Saturday morning and I go, whoa, what was wrong with the show? We don't have any Vinnies. That's no fun. So it's a free way to say thank you for coming on the show on Friday night when it's a gorgeous evening. And but I want to be here. It's no big deal. We have spin sponsor. Oh, there's Hat Trick. Thank you, Hat Trick. We have spin sponsors this month. That means that we will be giving away some great prizes later in the show. We've got a gift certificate from Whimsy Stamps to give away each week this month. I appreciate you. Bloom Daily Planners is giving away a generous gift certificate each week this month. And they've got some new stuff in their line, too. I use my planner every day. Colorful Life Designs just have the most interesting stencils. I've been using them a lot lately, and I really appreciate them. Pear Blossom Press, that's the Micah I'm talking about, that give him some orders. And I think that, anyway, Pear Blossom Press is our friend Amanda. She is going to be working with us she has been working with us for Paper Ganza. And she also is works with us for World Card Making Days too. So we get to hang out with Amanda a lot. It's wonderful. But we've never met. It's one of those craft roulette internet kind of relationships, but I really do look forward to meeting her this summer, and I hope to meet you too. We are not sponsored by any of those wonderful companies. We accept gifts from our members, and in return, we give them lots and lots of extra content, include Zoom calls, private Zoom calls, and member shows. I just had a member show recorded yesterday, and it was really fun to meet very, very nice lady, Lisa. And she had, it's like we were talking and we were going, my friends don't really care about talking about cards, but we do. And so we get on these little shows talking about your cards. And it's always an amazing thing how many questions we come up with when we look at your cards. We go, now, did she do this? And did she do that? You make wonderful, wonderful things, and we so appreciate you being a part of our culture, the Craft Roulette culture. We'd like to welcome 3 new members this week. Elizabeth Millette, I believe, Sandy Cogdill, and Cindy Anders. Thank you so much for joining us. Go have some fun snooping around in the membership group. If you have any questions, there's a direct inbox. It's just sitting there waiting for you to talk to us. So we would appreciate that. And then, Mr. Mike, put on the stars, because we got the stars here tonight. That's the one. We put on stars for Gina and Rina. Anyway, he's a good guy. We do have a little bit of merchandise over on craftroulette.live/shop as well. Other than that, let's get on and meet these 2 girls. They have just been doing their calisthenics here on my mini monitor. They've been twisting and turning.
I was afraid we were just standing there like the whole time on camera.
I think we were
gossiping back here.
We were trying to do a grand entrance.
You did a beautiful job.
Let's try it again. 1,
and now,
2, 3.
live from Wisconsin, Gina and Rina.
We missed our cue. It's fine, we're here.
We
are so glad to be here. Yay. We're ready for some fun. May the parameters be ever in our favor tonight.
Yeah,
do our
I know.
best.
We were talking about, you would have loved last week's Science and Add a Flower.
Oh,
it would have been too easy.
Yeah. No, it's better when it's more difficult.
Yeah.
Today, we can do.
There's absolutely no flower.
Yeah.
Flowers are illegal.
Anti-flower comes up on the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think of that. That would be cruel. But that wouldn't work at all. But you've been on the show a couple times. This is your second time, Rina. You were here for Mother-Daughter Week last year, and it was so much fun. I watched the show again today, and I was just sitting there just chuckling away. It was
very funny. It's good to hear.
It was.
Rather
there was
than
much
why
stool stamping.
did I invite them back?
That's my reputation. Stool stamping will never not be equated with me.
Stool stamping?
Yeah. Don't you remember?
Yeah.
So, stool?
No.
What are we doing?
It's a bad name, great idea.
New organic technique.
We have to tell the new people.
Yes.
Yeah. So
the first time you were on.
Yes, the very first time I was on the show, the one of the parameters was leather.
Faux leather.
And faux leather.
Oh, wow.
And I had no idea how to create faux leather.
You're like, Dad, Tom, give me your shoe.
So Tom
tearing it up.
brought over the stool that he was sitting on, which was a leather stool, and allowed me to ink it up and stamp on it with the cardstock.
He just sits back down.
Yeah, he sat right back in it.
Always
and
wear black pants.
We called that technique stool stamping.
Okay. Now it's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you ended up using it, Rina, on your baseball.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. It's been a long week, guys.
I know. We're bringing back all the memories.
But
it was classic. It was a classic kind of thing. And we do it was Craft Roulette's never been quite the same, but it's always been better because of it. Yeah.
We shifted timelines.
We do what we can, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's see what happens tonight.
Yeah.
Is there anything we need to know about you that maybe somebody doesn't know yet?
Well,
I'll go first.
Okay.
So if you don't know who I am, my name is Gina, and I go by Gina K in the crafting industry. And I own a company called Gina K Designs, and we sell stamps, stencils, dies, embossing folders, all the fun things that crafters love. And I have a YouTube channel. I was one of the very first YouTubers on YouTube. In fact, the first videos that I ever uploaded were on something called Google
Video.
Google Video.
I wanted us to say it at the same time.
What a pioneer.
I've heard the spiel a few times.
And then Google Video ultimately became YouTube. And so that's kind of how I got my start in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
And we are coming up, Mary, on 20 years in business.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's just
We started in
Stellar.
2006. So in 2006, we'll be 20 years old. So
Wow.
very exciting. And and then this is my baby, my daughter, Rina.
I am Rina. I am the spawn of Gina K. I had trying
The
to
fruit
think.
of
I
her
have a
womb.
YouTube channel. I like to craft. Stamping taught me to read and write and count. And I had 7 wisdom teeth. For a fun fact.
Yeah,
I only had
she
3.
did.
Maybe I gave you one of mine.
Yes,
Because I only
maybe
had
so.
3.
I know. Both
7,
my
for
kids.
real?
Yeah, my sister had 8. So, you know,
They're overachievers in the tooth arena.
and that's it.
And that's it.
That's where we excel.
That's enough. That's enough.
But I'm going to
use
do
that
my
for your-
best today. Hang out with my mom. We're excited for Mother's Day. And
Yeah.
we always love to craft together.
Yeah,
So
we do.
why
Yeah.
not do it in front of people to add some pressure?
It's much more fun that way.
My shirt is dry fit, so you can't see the sweat. So
right.
we're ready to go.
And she's got the logo.
Yeah.
Perfect.
My bad.
I do want to be while we have this shot, I want to make sure that I mention the Intricate because Gina K donated an Intricate to us for Paper Ganza. We're going to use it at the craft table during the event, and then we get to give it away to somebody in the
Ooh.
at the event. So thank you so much, and the mini
pleasure.
as well. I'm
The
keeping the
mini.
mini, and I have been using that mini all the time.
It's a fun one, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. So
Yeah.
love it. So love
Yeah.
it. So thank you
Everything's
so much.
better when you can just get a mini version of it,
Mhm.
you know?
I think so.
See?
Mhm.
This is my mini me.
Your mini
Yeah.
me. There she is. There she is.
Except I'm
Well,
taller. So,
She's a
Yeah.
lot
Well.
taller, Mary, because look at my shoes.
yeah, get ready for
Oh,
this.
I was going to
I'm
say,
wearing these.
let them know the truth. Yeah.
it would be hard to be a mini.
And me, 5'3".
Yeah, she's
That's
5'6".
all?
So,
Yeah.
5'3"
Oh,
and
I
3
figured you were
quarters,
5'7".
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
You'd think.
I'm 5 feet. She's 5. She's a little more than 5'3". Just a little more.
Just
Okay.
a little bit. Yeah.
Almost 5'4". So I gotta have my 3-inch heels.
Yeah,
just
she's
to
on
get
stilts
close.
back here. So if
That's-
you hear a crashing noise,
It's me.
just mind your business.
Well, just keep moving on. Just keep
Yeah.
moving on. Like nothing happened. Live TV. It's been a while, like we said, and we are really, really glad that you're back because you're so much fun, as you guys can tell. Did you have a question for me? Because, has anything changed or forgotten? Stool stamping,
Yeah.
whatever.
You know, if
Yep.
I forgot the stool thing, I have to ask, what is craft
Craft roulette.
We have a video for you.
Mhm.
I think we're off to a great night. Chatterbox, get that chocolate. Mr. Producer, bring us that video. What is craft roulette? We'll be right back, ladies. Woo!
Did somebody ask what craft roulette is?
In a nutshell, Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel, and everyone is invited to play along. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. The wheel has 24 spots to land on, but the spot it lands on might not always be a parameter. It could be a special, like guest's choice, a vetoed parameter, or other fun surprises. When you add the infinite creativity of our community and try and calculate the possible options, square the fun, carry the glitter, divide by the imagination, you end up with a near limitless amount of possible projects. Whoa. We invite a special guest on each week to share their unique spin on our challenge. If you'd like to participate, you don't have to create live with us. You can sit back and enjoy the show. Once the episode airs, you have around 50 hours to finish your own project using the same 4 parameters from this episode and submit, so don't delay too long. After your project is ready, take a photo and head over to our website. Use the Submit Contribution form to officially contribute. The form is open to the public and no membership is required. Everyone who contributes will be featured on our website, included in the next episode slideshow, and automatically entered into the next giveaway. When you visit www.craftroulette.live, you'll find all of our past episodes along with their contribution gallery, the current wheel parameters, info on how to participate, a calendar of upcoming guests, links to our spin sponsors, contact and prize claim forms, our shop, and a huge membership platform. But more on that later. And that's Craft Roulette. If you like what we do, please subscribe, like the video, and share it with your crafty friends who might enjoy it too.
Everyone is invited to join in the fun.
We like to celebrate around here, so before we spin for this week's set of parameters, we're going to look back at last week one last time and highlight some of our community's achievements. And now, back to the show.
Yep, that's what we do almost every Friday night right here on our YouTube channel. You don't want to forget, though, to go on over to craftroulette.live because there are 266 galleries of wonderful cards. And because our friends started sending in, well, actually, it would be just 265 because our friends started sending in cards on the second episode way back when we had 10 people watching us, and it's been that way ever since. And it's so much fun. Look at all those folks drop in all over the world because this is a worldwide crafting table. The URL all over. We've got Philippines, Brazil, South Africa. Lots of our friends are in Australia and New Zealand, way up there in the Shetland Islands, and of course our friends in the USA and Canada. Thank you so much for spending some time making a card for us. Okay, so last week we had gift card, train colors, science as an element, and add a flower. You may wonder, well, what kind of gift card is that? Well, mine was a shaker card, and it was on a magnet, so it came off. And so this was the gift for your refrigerator. So that was my gift card. It was a lot of fun to make. We had our first mother-daughters of the year. Let's see what they came up with. Allison Haikila and her daughter Rhiannon joined us from New York, and they were so fun. They were just so cute together. Those were their 2 cards. Rhiannon is real big on detail, as you can see with all her little fussy cut animals and books and things. She wants to go into set design, and so she builds these dioramas and things with teeny tiny deals. So it was fun to meet you, Rhiannon, and thank you so much, Allison, for bringing her along and allowing us that evening together. So this is when we're going to bring back Rina and Gina, and we're going to have a parade of achievers because we like to celebrate around here a lot. And so we're going to have some leading ladies. We're going to welcome 8 new people to Mug Club. That means they have sent in 100 cards. We have 5 first-timers and some major milestone achievers like 25, 75, that kind of thing to celebrate too. But I do want to mention, so there was Inky Stamper, that little glitter bubble herself. Chelsea Colmer was doing a retreat last week, and they were making a card and watching Craft Roulette like they should. And they were making this card, and they went, oh, you know what? This would work for a Craft Roulette card this week. So I have said for week after week, year after year, no 2 cards are the same, but this week they are. There's a whole bunch of them, and there's several that are first timers. So if you see cards and you go, well, did I just see that? Yeah, you probably did, and it was probably from that group. So well done, guys. I think it's so funny. There's Hat Trick's got her little frogs in there. You will recognize them by the frogs. So this is on a timer. If I can get in their name and maybe where they're from or how many cards, then you are free to just say something nice. So that would be great. Yeah. All right. Are we ready? Let's welcome some first timers. So. And this one has a bunch of those cards. There it is, Sarah G. from Illinois.
That is a cute card. That's so cute. Yeah.
Gemini from
it's
Wisconsin.
so cute. It's so cute we get to see it twice.
Judy H. from Nebraska.
I like that.
That's handsome. Shannon B. from Wisconsin.
Here's the frog. All my Wisconsin friends.
Was in Illinois. Donna H. from Illinois. It's got some interactive thing.
Yeah, it's a cute design.
Welcome to Craft Roulette, you guys. Hope you come back. Major milestone achievers this week, Laura Manning with 25.
Wow. That's pretty too.
Kathy R. from Australia, 25.
That's so cute. Cute. Very
Another
cute.
little reptilio guy. Janet from Maryland, 50
Love
cards.
that. At least you're not as
This one has a radioactive sign on it for her science. Stamp nut, 50.
That's awesome.
Paulette
On the
Clausen,
beaker.
75.
Perfect. That's so cute.
Connie Yu,
So cute.
75. Yeah, the beakers came out for sure.
Yeah.
Jim Robbins, 75.
Love that.
Congratulations.
Love that.
Lenine Jesse starts our Mug Club parade at 100. Well done, Lenine.
That's really
Angie
nice.
Downs, 100. That was an ATC card inside the card.
Oh, how cute.
Lisa G, 100 cards. Well done.
It's pretty. That's very vintage.
Deb M, 100 cards. It was recycled from another card that she'd made for Craft Roulette.
Oh, the lava.
Sandy Minotti, 100 cards. Jacqueline Pohl,
Me.
100 cards.
Love it.
Literally was us. When
Yeah.
the
Monica
camera turned
Manenti
on.
from Switzerland. It's
That's
she's a
cute.
Mug
Yeah.
Clubber. Suze from New Zealand. Mug Club.
Wow. Lots of entries. Wow.
Norma Garrett brought her Great Dane back for her 150th card.
That's
Crystal Wyckoff, 150.
Cute. Love that.
Vanessa, 150.
Love it.
Anna R., Wisconsin, 175.
That's pretty.
Vicky Ruda, 220 5 cards. She was up in the middle of the
25.
night making that card. She
Wow.
was in the middle of the night. We were on a Zoom call and she said, I got my card made.
Wow.
Whoa. Vicky Ruda is a leading lady this week too with 225. Smurf Murphy with 226. I hope your husband's doing better.
That's cute.
Jackie Jackpot
That's
Muller,
pretty.
227. Kathy Herring with 230 cards.
Hey, I know that stamp.
So pretty. 5K, now 6K Lamone, 232. She has a video. And Card Monkey Jarvis is our leading lady with 243 cards. And they're always
Wow.
outstanding.
Wow. Yay.
Nice job, everyone.
Yeah.
Beautiful work.
Yeah.
Yep,
great
yep.
cards.
And it's
Every
just
one of
a journey of many cards for those folks. And so many of them have never missed a week. And we do say this is an addiction, and we're okay with it, but it's a
Yeah.
healthy addiction.
Yes.
Yeah.
For
And So it
sure.
was really funny to have those cards that were the same, though, after all these weeks of me saying, and none of them are the same.
Yeah. Well,
So I'll have to change that to none of them are the same except for
Except that one.
Yeah.
265.
it was a
our
great card, though.
Yeah.
It was.
Worthy of being made
Yeah.
twice.
Yes.
Our statistician, Gloria Davis, says that is 4.85 miles of cards. So that's a lot of
wow.
cards.
Wow.
End to end, I believe. End to end.
Wow.
Assuming they're A2, and I think she does the 5.5 by 5.5 sides, I think. So she's our statistician. She signs her names that way, too. Anyway, that closes out last week. This
That was
week,
great.
this time last week, we didn't know what we were going to make either. And now there's 396 cards that have been made. Not all the same, but most
Yeah.
of them not the same.
Yep.
So we'll see what we get. It's time to bring on the parameters.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
All right.
There we go.
Let me Put
There
my
we go.
glasses on.
Yeah.
We will be choosing.
We both have dry eyes.
Wheel Mr. Wheel will
Darn.
be choosing 4 of those parameters for us to be using tonight. We're going to make something. You're welcome to make something as well. We'll tell you more about that in just a little bit. But first, we let our members, who are our support group, vote off a couple of those, or one parameter in each column. So, for
Come on,
project,
guys.
Make the right choice.
What?
Yeah.
make good choices.
Yeah.
Is it square card, encouragement card, anniversary, or a 7? Oh, boys and girls, ladies and
okay.
gentlemen, crafters and craftettes, we have a tie. When
Yeah.
it's a tie, we go to our guest and say, what would you choose out of those 2? The square card or anniversary?
Choose to veto or choose to make?
Choose to veto.
Okay.
I think we could do so much more with squares.
Yeah.
Let's veto anniversary.
Get it out of
The
here.
anniversary is off the board for the week. Now, that doesn't
Yeah.
mean you can't make an anniversary card. It just means that Mr. Wheel doesn't make us all make an anniversary card. So that was your good choice. And for colors, what did the members vote off this week? Vegetable garden, aquarium, theater, or autumn?
Oh, they voted
Sorry,
off. All
Southern
right.
Hemisphere friends.
It's spring. We want spring.
We're feeling the
Not
spring.
autumn.
Yeah.
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 You need more numbers down there to veto the other way. But we will take autumn off the board for the night. Doesn't mean you can't use autumn colors. It depends on what we do get. For element, what did they say no thank you to? In the sky, starts with I. That was here when you were here last time. Getaway or sow, sows, sewing, sown.
Okay,
And
so
it is, whoa, very close. 33% say sow, sows, sewing, sown. But man, starts with I is at 32 and getaway is 31. That's very
Wow.
rare to have that so close.
that
But
is
we'll
close.
take the sew off. Doesn't mean you can't sew. You could. And for random, tone on tone, partial image, abstract blubs, one of my favorites, no kidding, and feather. Partial image is off. All right. We'll take all of those off. This is when we ask our guests, would you like to veto something? And I coached them, Amanda.
Yes. Yes. In honor of Amanda,
The nursemaid of Micah.
this is what we're going to veto in honor of Amanda.
Okay.
All right. A9.
A9 it is, off
Yeah.
the board.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah. That doesn't mean you can't do an A9. That just means that the board isn't going to make all of us, or the wheel isn't going to make all of us do
That's
A9,
exactly right.
I have
You
to
got
Google A9.
Yeah,
I don't even
I'm
know what
not
that
even
is.
familiar with
I will
that.
show you
I don't know
one.
if we have the
It's-
technology to do such a thing.
Well,
Certainly not
it's
the
probably
knowledge.
not a great thing when you have 2 people sharing a small space.
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
more space.
It'd be
Than an
like
A9.
roommates both bringing in big couches to a small
Yeah.
apartment, and it just
Yeah.
wouldn't be easy to work around. So that
Yeah.
was
Right.
a good choice.
right.
Now,
We need
last
ATC.
Yeah.
That's what we need. Okay.
Last time when you were on, when we said, what would you like for guest choice if you get number 1, you just went with numbers. So do you want to pick something in particular, or you just want to pick a number?
Oh, let's pick a number, Rina.
Oh, so much pressure.
Between
Is
what
there
and
a
what?
range,
Yeah.
or can
2
I say
and
like
24.
7,000?
Okay,
Between 2 and
24.
24, but not number 4
Okay.
or
All right.
17.
4 was going to be my number.
can do it
12.
12 it is. So you chose by chance thank you card. You like
Okay.
thank you
All
cards?
right, that's good. That's good.
That's not
Yeah,
a bad thing.
Not a
4
bad thing.
colors. Is it your turn, Gina?
It is my
Yeah.
turn.
Okay.
All right, colors. Well, you know, for me, oh goodness, I would have to say rainbow.
That's not a number?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. You can.
14.
For my number, I picked sailboat.
Do you want to pick? You can
Sorry,
pick
I'm
the
just
element.
making fun of her.
Rena, that's a good one.
Yeah, you get an
There's
element.
okay.
That's the big one.
My contacts are a little out of date, sorry. Element.
I don't have hair on there or nails. Such a shame.
How about food?
Food, number 10. We're big.
I did
We're
it
big
too.
on food
Okay.
around
Yeah, number food.
Yeah, number food, please.
here. Number food.
Me ordering
For
at
random,
McDonald's.
are we going number
Social
or
anxiety. I'll take number food, please. I mean, sorry, I gotta go.
All right, random. It's my turn. Random. Well, I can't pick tone on tone if I just pick rainbow.
Yeah.
How about I'm not doing faux leather again. We'd have enough stool stamping in
our
our
last
lives.
stool is still suffering.
Let's go 3 in a row.
3
That
in a
would be
row?
number
18.
Yeah.
Number 18 it is.
We're bad
I
at
think
numbers.
that one
Yeah, we're
could
not
be
great
good
at the
too.
rules with this.
You're doing fine. Believe me, you're doing fine. You've watched
Okay.
the show. You've been on the show. You know everything. It's fine. It's so easy. It really
We're
isn't
fine.
hard, and we're here for you. So don't worry about it. I'm gonna see what number comes up. Will it be the number food? Let's just give him a warm up for starters, and let's give him a project time spin. A2's on there, so A7, 5x7.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we could do that.
That's a nice size. Not an
Okay.
ATC, but a nice size. For colors,
Come
I gotta
on,
tell you
Rainbow.
about a new app that Steven made too. Number
Ooh.
7, floral wreath. Oh, you got beautiful colors. Whatever
You guys are making it
want.
too easy
You
on
are
her.
making it easy for us.
Oh, okay, give him a humdinger element. There is large flowers. Will she get it? No. Lyrics.
Lyrics.
And for random, we'll talk about each one of these. We're not going to throw you in the deep end until we've had our chat. Cinco. So we got more than 3, but we got cinco. So 5.
So like 5?
Like 5.
All right.
Okay.
Cinco de Mayo. Okay, got it.
Yep,
Got
it was
it.
on there for Cinco de Mayo. I'm going to let you guys have a minute and think about it while I give my speech. And maybe this will make more sense to you now. If you are kind of new here or something, you're maybe going, what did Gina and Rina sign up for? But it actually makes sense. This is a challenge, and we always invite you to play. We love to see what you come up with. You notice I can talk about these cards. I love these cards. I truly do. And there's a place that you get to talk about them in the description. Anyway, I digress. But we'd love to have you join us. So consider that. Please do that. We are going to not teach you anything. We're not going to tell you what to use or how to use it, because this is your art project. And we just like to see your creative expression shown on a A7 card. You can take each one of these pesky parameters and take them very literally, or you can take them and twist them around and make them highly interpreted, or anywhere in between. You can make your card very classic, like Gina would make. Gina makes the most classic cards on the internet. Or you can make them highly interactive, lights, bells, whistles, all the folds, all the
Fog machine.
pop-outs, all those things. You can do that as well. We're up for everything. And if you want to see the variety that we do come up with, except for those those little frog cards, you can always check on an old episode too in the gallery and see what I'm talking about. We do ask that you do your very, very best and take your best picture you can. We don't care how old you are. We've had as young as 3, and we have some pretty seasoned folks that send in some cards too. This could be your first card, or it could be your 10 millionth card, like Gina's made. And then we would be happy either way. We just want you to have some fun. You do need to take those parameters. You can make them the focal point, or you can very cleverly sneak them in. You do need to make it family friendly, so I don't blush when I see it in the gallery. And
Well, there goes
is
my
there
lyrics.
anything- Good point, Rita. Good point. And it needs to be handcrafted, 1 card per person. All right, that's it. So A7, it's a 5x7 card, so it's a little bit bigger than A2, but still comparable. Do you make you make some of those? Many
Yeah.
of those, yeah.
Yes.
Do you have
Yep.
Do you have master layouts for them?
We do.
Yeah,
We do.
So
And we
maybe
can
whip one of those
Definitely
out.
use that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So A7 isn't the hard one at all. It'll
No.
be fine. Yeah. So when you get floral wreath,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure she
Yeah.
has a few ideas
Yeah.
of what to do. I got an idea.
Yeah.
I got some ideas,
Yeah.
you know.
for
I
colors,
have an idea too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have an idea.
I got a great idea for lyrics. It's very simple, very accessible in stamp sets, but I'll wait till we get there.
All right.
well, let's hop over to
Mhm.
lyrics and see.
And
I'd love to know.
It's appropriate, so love that.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
Yeah.
glad.
Don't worry, it's good.
So what is it?
gosh.
Oh, well, the first lyric that came to mind was "Hello" from the song "Hello" by Adele. Classic
Oh.
lyric.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
That's it.
right.
Really good.
Yeah.
So it'll just
Really
say
good.
hello.
So the young people, "Hello" by Adele. I immediately thought of Lionel Richie.
So those are two technically different
they're
lyrics.
different songs.
Totally different songs. So that
Yep.
would work.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
But it
I'm going to
doesn't
look through
have to
some stamp
be-
sets to see if there's anything in there that I remember from a song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be a word. It could be an image that a word makes in a lyric.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Hearts, all those love songs with hearts.
Yes.
It
true.
could be. I'm trying to think of a song, and now I can't think of a stinking song. Birthday
And I've been to
songs.
Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married long time ago. That whole thing written on my card. It's like a paragraph this big.
In itty bit. Well, it's a good thing it's an A7 card.
Yeah,
like
we
a
have a
background
room. Maybe if it was
You
an
have
A9,
all
we
four
could
sides.
Get the rest of them, yeah.
Thanks, Amanda. We could have used an A9 for that song.
But there are lyrics. There's so many. Any Christmas songs, nursery songs, baby songs. You could use anything like that with a baby stamp, Christmas stamp. You can do birthdays with birthday stamps.
Sure. Happy birthday
because
to
you're
you is a
inspired.
song.
Classic.
Mhm.
Yes.
Because you're inspired by the lyrics. And that would be in one of those kind of categories. It's not literal, but it's interpreted. So are you going with Lionel Richie?
What's that? Am I going with Lionel Richie? Well, if she's going to go with Adele, I would do something a little.
Wait. Do we have to decide what we're doing right now?
No.
Okay. Well,
No.
I would like to look at some stamps
Okay.
before
No,
I
we don't
commit
have to.
an artist of my choice. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, wait, is it in the rules? I have to
No.
say now.
No.
Like, let me look through my discography for the perfect song.
I'm trying to
think about it more.
Well, you were in a band.
I was.
And
I was.
were you the singer?
I was the singer and I was the keyboard player.
Uh-huh.
I played all the keyboards. Yeah. Yeah.
So you probably have a lot of song list in your head.
I have some ideas. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
It doesn't have to be the title either. It could be in the lyrics.
I have a music background stamp that would be beautiful too. Maybe,
There you go.
know, you could assume that there were lyrics that went with it, right? I'll write
This
my
could
own
be,
lyrics. I
yeah.
will write my
Mhm.
own lyrics.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. If you had any howling dogs or anything, you could even make dogs look like they're singing.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So yeah, you could do all sorts of. It'll be fun.
yeah, it will
It
be
seems
fun.
a little bit like lyrics, but I think it could be really fun. Floral wreath. Gina K, do you have a wreath on your door? Is it teal? Are you going with teal for colors?
I don't know what color I'm going to go with yet. I was all excited about a rainbow, so I might go with a rainbow theme,
Yeah.
even though my
well, you
rainbow
could
didn't
have
make it.
Well, you could have a rainbow theme in a floral wreath.
Absolutely.
With all the colors. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's just a nuance. It's just what comes to mind when you think floral wreath. Maybe
Yes.
you see a lot of colors. Do you see spring colors? Do you see just two colors? Do you see teal and green? That's the color I'm trying to think of. That hard color.
I see teal and green a lot, Mary.
I think you probably do.
Yes.
So you'd be safe there, but you can go with multiple colors. It's just a nuance, just a little bit of a how do you interpret it? And then Cinco. Cinco.
Well, I
put it
have an
on-
idea for that. I already have my idea set for that.
Well, lay it on us. Maybe it'll help us.
Well, I think that I'm going to do a wreath that has 5 flowers on one side and 5 flowers going around the other side, and they'll meet somewhere close in the middle.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
I was planning something similar. So
well,
mine was just going to be one wreath
okay.
with 5.
Oh, that's good.
So-
Yeah, no, that's different.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
It could be flowers. It could be 5 different strips of paper. It could be 5 sequins, 5 candles if you do happy birthday.
I just want to clarify for the new people too.
Yes.
The floral wreath is the color parameter.
Right.
So you don't necessarily have to have a wreath in it, but you definitely can.
And people do that a lot.
So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And with these parameters, you could definitely pull in a wreath with lyrics. Not too hard at all.
Mhm.
Tie a yellow ribbon around the old
There
oak
you go.
tree. Yeah, on any wreath.
Oh, how cute
So-
is that? Just do a yellow ribbon.
I know. It's one of those you could use these 4 parameters forever, and you could make cards just with these, and they would be completely different, unless you're at Chelsea Comer's retreat. Then
Right.
they're all going to be the same. So, okay. Well, if you think you're ready, I think I'll figure out something, even though I couldn't think of any song titles or lyrics. And I think we're going to be okay. We're
I
good?
think we will too. Yep.
Feeling
Okay,
confident.
you need to phone a friend?
Maybe.
No, I
I'm just like, Dad, help me.
We'll be right back after a word about something and get this thing started. I hope you'll join us. Nicely
Right.
done. Hey, Cool Mary here. You might remember me from my breakthrough role, the In Review infomercial. While normal me and the special guest are gathering their supplies, let me take this opportunity to tell you about our stamp set, our die set. Whoa. Let me, Cool Mary, show you what you can do with them. Tubular. Whoa! Gnarly. Yes, you can order these off our web shop. Every purchase helps support our shows, and in return, you can be like me, Cool Mary. Once upon a time, in a land of glitter and glue, there was Mary, who had lost her crafting mojo. Desperate, she called the one person who could help. Doc! Mary asked for one of Doc's brilliant inventions to save the day. Doc sprang into action, her lab a whirlwind of creativity. With a cry of, "Great Scott!" Doc unveiled her masterpiece, the Craft Roulette Creative Companion. She called Mary and with a touch of movie magic, handed over the book. Mary was stunned. The book was incredible! Out of nowhere, Biff appeared to cause trouble.
Give me that book, blockhead!
A flurry of stamps sent him packing. Mary quickly explained the wonders of the book, showing its many secrets. The Craft Roulette Creative Companion is a project sketchbook designed to accompany creators along their journey through Craft Roulette's weekly challenge and its many adventures. Use it as a project planner, an idea bank, as a journal, or any combination of the three. Each spread has room to record all the essentials of the Craft Roulette Challenge. There are 100 spreads in each book, plus some extra room to sketch and make notes. The Craft Roulette Creative Companion is a collaboration with Trinity Stamps. To get yours, check out the video description for more information.
Mary, let's get back to the craft.
Sure. Well. Welcome back. We've been scampering about getting some things ready for tonight's card. And I think I'm going to give you my best hack for a 5x7. For those who only make A2 and hate anything but A2s, this is an A2 size. I'm going to put it on a 5x7. It's my favorite little hack for making little cards big, making that little man feel big. It works. And you can, that way you can make the mat larger as well. I'm going to do a skinny black mat because Gina K's here and she loves skinny black mats. So that's what we're going to do. And my song is dedicated to JD. This is a song that we sing often. You and me, we can be purple monkeys in a bubblegum tree. And, yep, that's it. I don't know anymore. But we have sang that for over a year. So we're going to make some purple monkeys in a bubblegum tree. Yep. And that, if you're new to Craft Roulette, JD is my grandson. He is also a sub-game on this show. If I say his name, it gives you permission to eat chocolate. So go have some fun. Yeah. Anita, your favorite size is 5x7. I love it too. I do. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys are thinking. I'm going to have to go back tomorrow and watch the show. Of course, I always like to do that. But it's good. It's always good. You chatterbox, you go wild. You go wild. You go get so many ideas so fast, and then your little, and then some people will go right over to their craft table and start creating, and it's fun. Oh, it is Biddy Penny's favorite size too. You are right. She is a big fan of 5x7. And for, okay. We've got Gina ready.
All right. So I have so many things here. So I was thinking just because of the whole music theme that I might use this music medley background to just create a little bit of a background. Mm-hmm. And then, boy, you know, I'm a little torn because I have so many music lyrics here that I can pick from, believe it or not.
Isn't that funny? I have never thought of it that way, right?
I had no idea. So I thought, you know, I could maybe use this big thankful greeting here, but look at all of these songs. I miss you like crazy. Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a friend.
You're always on my mind.
Oh, yeah.
I also have You Light Up My Life, which are all great songs. So I have to decide which one I'm going to do there. And then I was thinking of either doing 5 flowers and actually creating a wreath. But then since wreaths just kind of the colors, I thought it might be fun to do 5 hanging light bulbs with You Light Up My Life, and then do these kind of in floral colors. Just not 100% sure on that yet. So
You did hanging charms last time.
I did hanging charms, and I used this set last time. Yeah, we did like hanging umbrellas or something.
But it was good. Yeah, it was hanging charms that were umbrellas. And it turned out super cute.
And then we have these 2 die sets that both work for 5x7 cards. So I'm going to use these, I think. And I'm going to ask Rina if she wants to use them too. What are you going to do?
So,
Well,
I'm going to be using
Is she
this
ready?
set.
Good.
This set is called Just Keep Swimming. And I drew inspiration from the blockbuster hit Finding Nemo, where Dory sang, "Just keep swimming, just keep
that's great.
swimming.
I
What
love
do
that.
we do? We swim, swim." So I'm going to have 5 fish, and I'm going to make them all spring-colored fish, and I'm going to make them all swimming together. And then I'm going to create a gradient on the background with ink blending to make it look like an ocean, where it's like lighter at the top and then darker at the bottom. And was that all the requirements?
Yeah.
And it's going to be on an A7 card.
Yes, right. And do you have
I think she
something for 5?
understands the
5 fish.
she
5
understands.
fish. Okay. All right. And the die set's there, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Brand new stamp set I get to use. ASMR,
That's
guys.
really cute.
Yeah.
It's really
All
cute.
Right. Well,
Well,
I'm gonna
before we get too far into this, I want to make sure that you get to know what an A9 is. That's 12 inches. Never mind. But this is an A9. It is a piece of cardstock folded in half.
oh my
And it's
God,
big.
that's very big.
It's very
That
big.
is very
really
big.
good
Yes.
if you have a big group that needs to sign cards and things. Really good. Or if you have the big dies and things, it's fun.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I did want to. I told you I had a special card for you. So are you
Yeah,
ready for
you
your
did.
special card? I
Yeah,
want
I think
to,
so.
on behalf of Craft Roulette and all of our friends, congratulate you on the 200,000th subscription to
Oh.
Gina K. And there is only one thing that I could think of to do to celebrate that you have as many subscribers as live in Augusta, Georgia. And that is to make a stool with faux leather.
I love that it just says, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what the message is, but I'm here for it.
It has nothing yet. But this was actually some highfalutin paper from your Paper Insider, and it looked like faux leather. And I went, that's got to be the card. It doesn't
Oh
have
my
to be
gosh.
pretty, but
Oh,
it's got to
that's
be the card.
Cutest.
That's funny.
That's the cutest. Thank you. I
So
love
good.
it. I love it. What
Do
an
you already
honor.
have 10 of those? Oh my gosh, you already have some of those.
That's so awesome. I love it. Hey, how did you stamp that so fast, Mary?
Oh, this? I was listening to you and stamping.
Oh, you were listening.
Yeah. I was watching, listening, didn't care if as long as they weren't on top of each other. So my song is a very big hit on Tuesdays when I take care of my grandson. And it's about the purple monkeys in the bubblegum trees.
Oh,
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do
that's
purple monkeys
adorable.
in a bubblegum tree.
That's adorable. I love that.
And I have 5 of them, so that will work.
That's so cute. Somebody told me to use Amanda's lights, and that would have been a great idea. I just don't have any right now. I have to get some lights from Amanda.
We'll have to
For
get
light
Micah
up my
on
light.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, come on, Micah.
Come on, Micah. I know you just had surgery.
Get back at it.
Get those orders in.
Micah's Amanda's husband, just so you know. And he's faking. He had surgery, but he's faking that he
can't be
that
filling orders.
he can't be filling orders. Yeah. We're just kidding.
There are
We
no
love
sick
Amanda.
days in
In the family business, nope.
No sick days. Okay, purple monkeys. Here we go.
All right.
Very
So,
good.
let's
Is it all
see.
coming back to you, Rina?
It's all coming back to me. Yes.
Okay, good.
I feel like I want to do flowers and a light bulb because that would not even go together in my real world.
I like it though.
Mm-hmm.
I
think I'm
put
gonna do
yoga, sheep doing yoga in light bulbs once. It was really cute.
A sheep doing
Surprisingly
yoga?
cute. Yeah, it was surprisingly cute.
All right. I have a Misty here.
Oh
He
my
is.
goodness. Bless his heart.
She's got him working.
He'll feel better if he's active.
Yes.
He won't remember the pain as much.
That's funny. Now, I don't know. Did I? Oh, we do have a die for that, too. Oh, my goodness. Am I in your way, Rina?
Yes. It's fine. That's what the people want to see more anyway. So
So
you can
let
see
me.
my talents on display.
Oh, no. Rina's got hers. 5.5 fish.
Man.
All right.
Yeah, they do have to, if you are just joining us, Rina and Gina are on the left. They are sharing their screen, and I'm on the right. And this is Craft Roulette. We just went spinning for this week's parameters, and we got A7 card, floral wreath for colors, lyrics for element, and Cinco for, you can guess the inspiration for that parameter, but Cinco for random. So if you are confused, you can sit back and just relax and watch. I know you've been busy this week. Or you can scroll back and see what we talked about and see what the chatterbox talked about, because there's a lot of ideas floating around.
There absolutely is. All right. Can this go together, you think? A light and flowers?
Can it be done?
Yes!
Should I do
it
it?
is so
Science
Craft
says
Roulette.
no.
But Craft Roulette says yes. When science
All
says
right.
no, Craft Roulette
Yes,
says yes.
Craft
I
Roulette
actually like
says
that.
yes. Yes. Here you go.
Creativity
Here
says
you go.
yes.
So,
So my
So
spring
I-
colors are going to be purple because spring, or a floral wreath will be spring wreath with purple and pink for bubblegum and some green for leaves. So, or not bubblegum in the wreath, but for my colors, which is part of this lyrics in Purple Monkey and the Bubblegum Tree.
I had to go this way. There's just one too many of us in this room right now.
I'm just like in the corner right now. You want me to just sit on the floor and I'll show you when I'm done?
Oh.
No.
So were
Do
you
you have
raised on Raffi?
Was she raised on what?
Raffi, the singer? Did you used to listen to Raffi songs?
I don't
Baby
think
Beluga?
so.
No?
Oh, no. I think Rena's a little too old for that.
I would listen to songs that my parents made back in the day because we had them on
Oh.
cassette and they were fun. They wrote a really, really, really good song for Wisconsin RV World, and I know the whole song.
Oh, for Pete's
Anytime I'm bored, I sing it.
Oh, my
sake.
goodness.
Is it a ballad?
No, it's like
No.
it gets you pumped up.
It's a-
Pack up the family and head to brighter skies.
Yeah,
It's
no,
so
we
good.
wrote a song for a commercial.
Life
for-
on the open road, adventure and good time.
for an RV store.
Stop in and see Wisconsin RV World today.
You know, it's really a shame that my kid doesn't come out of her shell. You know,
I know,
It'd
she's
be-
so...
It's even
She's
more
so
shame. It's
shy.
more shameful that they're getting free promotion right now.
Yeah. All
At
right,
least we
I
won't
am.
be dinged by anybody, right?
That's
Or
right.
will we?
No, we
No,
won't.
no, I mean, unless it's us, then you'll hear from our lawyers,
Yeah.
meaning my dad.
All right. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to like my card, but I'm going to do my best to like it.
Well, there you go.
That's the
You never
attitude
really
we need.
know, do you?
No. Nope.
It's all risky.
It is. Oh, craft roulette. It's all risky.
You know, back in the day with music, I was one of those kids, and just with anything in general, and honestly, still I do this. I rewatch things a lot over and over and over again, and I do that with music. So the music that I tortured my parents with specifically was the soundtrack from Shrek 2. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Trying to forget.
Oh, yeah.
Last week, I finally forgot. Thanks.
Well, time to start up again. It's like my timing was perfect.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I think that Rina's era was Blue's Clues.
Okay.
Yeah. So Dora the Explorer. Yeah.
Well, I'm introducing JD to Raffi, and he likes him.
That's good.
Yeah. And the soundtrack from Jungle Book.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Or
good.
Tarzan.
Mm-hmm.
That soundtrack is incredible.
Yeah.
Baby just needs a minute every once in a while. He plays really hard, so we just crank it up
That's fun.
and chill a little bit. Or dance. So I did have a question for you, Rina. When your mom is in her craft zone and you walk in and she doesn't know you're there, is she most likely quiet or talking to herself, singing or dancing? What do you think?
She is pacing frantically.
Pacing?
Pacing. You just hear like this, like Rina, where is this? Where'd you put it? There was one time my mom was working in the basement when she first opened the business, and I was known to be stealthy, and she was downstairs working, and I like walked down. I don't know why. It was like 11 at night. I was like, I'm going to sneak up on her. This is going to be so cool. She'll be so excited to see me. She was so scared. She screamed. And because she screamed, I started crying because I felt bad. So does that answer your question?
I think so. I think so. Pacing. So looking for
she
things.
just she's very similar to me when I'm doing hair. It's just like you pick up something and your brain's like, oh, that's not what I was supposed to pick up. But like you have to finish the motion. So there's a lot of just like just moving things 2 inches to the right and then being like, oh wait, that's not what I was supposed to be doing.
Why did I come into this room? Why did I pick up that glue? Yeah. I was trying to get
Or I
scissors.
don't come in her craft room at all. She comes into my room and goes, look what I made.
Yeah.
Shows me what she made.
And now you don't live with me anymore, so it's terrible.
So she has
I
to
have text
drive
you.
to my house and show me.
Or I text you, look what I made. And then 3 days later, I hear back.
Very beautiful, queen. I'm so happy for you.
Did you just call her queen?
Yeah, she did. All right, I'm fighting for my rainbow theme. I'm going rainbow, even though my choice didn't come up. I'm going rainbow anyway.
But it's you can like we said though, but you can have a rainbow color spectrum on your wreath, so it's okay.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Nobody's gonna say, "Oh, she went rainbow. That's not spring, or that's not a floral wreath." Nobody's gonna say that.
Well, and floral wreath, remember, is the color palette, so it doesn't have to be a
Exactly.
floral wreath, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank goodness, because I just panicked.
No, don't panic. It's okay. It really is okay.
I'm going rainbow. I'm going full-blown color. I love color.
Yeah.
You
There's
know
a
I
lot.
do.
There's a lot of color.
There's so much to
In
choose
the
from.
old days, we didn't have that many colors. We didn't have very many pads. We didn't have very many
No, like in the old days, we had like red,
And that's
orange. You know, now
red,
we've
black,
got,
and blue.
now we have cool names for the colors.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using tangerine twist. In the old days, it would have just been orange.
Yeah.
So do you come up with the names of the inks, or do you have staff meetings or suggestions?
I come up with them.
Uh-huh.
I come up with all of them. And apparently I've been hungry every single time because food seems to be a theme with my color choices.
Well, it's a good one because people can relate to the color of food.
They can.
Yeah,
They
so
can.
it makes
Although
sense.
this is wild dandelion, so it's either food or flowers.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Well, there's dandelion tea. They're supposed to actually be very, very healthy for you if you don't get the poison.
Seems like a
Dandelions,
risk, Mary. Sounds like a
know.
risk.
I know, but if you found a field and it had dandelions, it would probably be pretty safe. The greens are supposed to be real good, high in vitamin C.
I ate a dandelion once in 4th grade.
You
I
did?
did. My friends were doing it.
Oh,
I
great.
wanted to be cool. It was okay.
Why am I just hearing about that now?
Because it's my business. I was
Well, it could have been my
expressing
business if I had to take you to the ER.
But I'm fine.
Well,
I've gone to the ER for way dumber things.
Next
Believe it or
time you go to
not.
the ER, you'll say, Well,
Yeah.
why are
Ma'am,
you
have you
here? Well,
adjusted
I
any
ate some-
dandelions in the
I ate
last
some
15 years?
dandelions.
I'm like, maybe.
You know, this seems like a latent case of dandelion.
Yeah. They're like, I think
Dandelionitis.
you're in the wrong section. We need to put you in the psych ward, actually.
all right.
Oh, no,
What
not there.
red, orange, yellow, green. I'm going with a green flower. I'm doing it. I'm breaking rules.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
I'm breaking rules.
I'm gonna
Just
jump in
taking
really
risks.
fast. I just want to
I like
say for all of our new friends here, if you want to help us get our like numbers up, so YouTube will send this out to more people, we would really appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely. And that
Yes.
was the
It's
voice.
right
Was
there.
that Tom or was
Hit it.
that Mr. Producer?
That was Mr. Producer.
I don't even know if
Yeah.
my dad's still in the room. Oh no, there he is. He left after I started singing Wisconsin RV World.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the song's too good. I have to leave before I start singing along.
I've got to remix that song.
Mhm.
Gina, we're selling the business. We're going on the road.
We're going back on the
going back on
road,
the
baby, with jingles.
With Rina. Oh, we also wrote a jingle for a Caribbean resort.
For
I
real.
don't remember that one.
Yeah. The Frenchman's Reef.
Mm.
Yeah. You know, we tried a little of everything till something stuck. Stamping seemed to be the thing that made it.
Mm.
Well, we're sure glad. Last time you told us, Rina, about your making your Valentine's box that looked like a microwave.
Oh yeah, that was so
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. So, did you used to make your mom her Mother's Day cards? And was there any pressure? Or did you just like, no, I'm good?
Talk about Mother's Day cards, shall we?
Oh yeah. I remember. I will tell you this. There was one time it was when I was in high school, you know, so I was a little angsty teenager and was not very nice to my parents, just as you do when you're a teenager and have the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I got her a
Struggle.
gift finally. And I was like, this is going to be so sick. I'm going to surprise her. And so I made this cute little gift basket wrapped in cellophane. It was super cute. And I put it in her closet in her bedroom upstairs. And then I thought I was being so cool. And I was like, hey, Mom, I can't seem to find the duck towel. Can you look in the closet upstairs and see if it's up there? And she was like, it's not up there. And I was like, did you look? She's like, no, I know it's not up there. I'm like, well, maybe you should go and look just to be sure. And she was like, Rina, I know where every towel in this house is. I know it's not up there. And after a few moments, I was like, Mom, for the love of God, go look in the closet. And then she was like, oh my gosh, I love it. She was too smart. She was like, Rina, I'm not looking. And I'm like, oh, just open the door. And then she opened it and she was like, oh my gosh, so cute. And I was like exhausted. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's cute. Have you saved some of their cards, Gina? I also have another daughter.
I do. I have every single thing they have ever made. Every single thing they've ever made for me in my life, I have. And I read somewhere that, maybe it's a good idea to like just take pictures of the stuff, so that you don't have this. I can't throw something away that one of them made for me.
Oh, yeah.
So yes, I have every little card and note and piece of artwork that they ever made. I have all their teeth.
Yep. Yeah,
I do.
just for fun.
My friend Brenda used to save their umbilical cord stumps.
I have that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
I do. Well, you
She
know
kept
what
them
though?
under her bed.
What are you making a potion?
No. Well, yeah. Be careful, girl.
Watch it.
Yeah. No. You know what I heard? You know why I kept their teeth? Because I heard that if they ever needed it, it has like T cells in it or something that they can use down the line. So I kept them.
Do you know where the teeth are?
They're
in your purse
around.
right now.
Yeah, I have them in my purse. Get my purse.
They're in my left pocket, actually.
They're in my next
They're
release.
for good luck.
Carry them around for good luck. Yeah. See, I did a rainbow, and it's a half wreath, but it's a wreath.
Pretty.
I gotta do something with this. Oh, what do? I know what I'm gonna do. I need some masking paper.
Fun fact, I don't have a lot of my birthday cards from my mom because she would make a card and then take it back to put it on display in the store. Because she wanted to give me her best work, but she's like, I'm not letting you keep this. So she'd be like, okay, give it back. And I'm like, what?
Hey,
But I get it, She has a point.
Yeah.
Well, I say this.
I do understand that.
I say this a lot though on my own YouTube channel when I'm, talking. My mom. It's interesting because 5x7 cards. I haven't made a lot of 5x7 cards. I make some and I like them, but my mom, when she was alive, she always thought that. Because I loved making her handmade cards. But my mom always thought that the amount that you loved somebody, like the bigger the card, the more you loved them. So I remember when I first got into card making and I made her an A2 card. She was
like, wow.
She was devastated. She thought that,
what is this?
I didn't love her at all. Because, who does this? So I started making her big cards because that's what she preferred. But I remember after she passed away, my sister and I cleaned out her apartment, and I found all of the handmade cards that I had ever made for her in a box, and they were the only cards in there. She never saved any of the other cards. She only saved the handmade ones, and she always said, "Those are keepers."
Oh.
It's so sweet.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know who. Once you hand it off, you don't know if they get tossed or
right.
What. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've
Most-
seen people in different groups and stuff say, I don't even know if I want to make cards for people anymore because it seems like they throw them away and they don't realize how valuable they are. But, we should make cards because we love to make cards.
Mhm.
And what happens with anything after you give it to somebody is their business,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, you really can't control that.
No, you can't. I'm masking this off. I'm going to do a little masking technique here.
Yeah, we have, you may have one also, but we have in our membership group, we have a card exchange. And different people have different approaches to it. Some of them like to, because Mr. Producer has made the membership site, he's got lots of filters, and some of them, one of the filters is birthdays, one of the filters is low receivers, even though they can't see if they're low receivers, everybody else can see, or if they're new to the group, or different things like that. And so that thing is nuts how many cards people are getting for their birthdays. They're getting 30 and 40 cards for their birthdays.
Wow.
And people give me feedback that's just like, I've never gotten so many cards. Well, no, nobody's ever gotten so many cards. But
It's so true.
How it was just all month long, they'd go to the mailbox and just get this special little treat, and it was so incredibly meaningful to them. It's very, very fun.
It really
So
is.
it is a card making exchange for card makers. They understand.
Right. They don't throw anything away. Which is why after I gave the card to Rina,
Mm-hmm.
I had to go back and
She just plucked it out of my
Makes
hand
complete
before I finished
sense.
reading it. You get the idea. Give it back.
yep.
I open up on the inside. It just says, "Please return to
Yeah.
Gina K Designs."
Return to sender. Yep.
That's funny.
No, it was a sweet message inside. So it's just funny because I remember when she had her store, I was walking around looking at cards and I saw one. I was like, that one's cute. And I opened it up and it was like, "Happy 7th birthday, Rina." I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
You got to do what you got to do, right?
Yeah, it's for the business, you know.
Right. Oh, that's so funny.
Someday, Rina, you don't know, but you're going to be on a show with me someday. called
Yeah.
That's
Craft
right.
Roulette, and we're going to be crafting improvisationally, and it's gonna be
Remember
fun.
this moment.
Yeah, and you're going to have a
Yes.
great story to tell.
That's right. It's all for the story.
Yeah,
All for the story. Ellen Jarvis gave us a super chat, and she says, in honor of all the mothers and daughters, may our relationships be as loving and precious as Gina and Rina's. Happy Mother's Day.
Aw, that's so
Cute.
sweet.
That is very sweet. For a card monkey. Her
That's so
nickname is
cute.
Card Monkey.
Card monkey, yes.
I can make it monkeys, Ellen.
She said hashtag Team Monkey earlier.
Oh, okay. That was very nice. Thank you. She is our leading lady also. So she has made the most cards this week of anybody in our group.
Wow. The leading lady.
She's our leading lady.
Do you have a gray pencil over there?
Do I?
I don't know.
This is
Yeah.
your
Oh, do
Yeah.
I? So I was doing one of the things on our membership site is a member show, and Dina Gerner was my guest.
I love Gina.
Isn't she fabulous? I told
Yes,
her
she
that I
is.
told you that you're very smart because you hired her. Because I
She's
love her.
amazing.
I love her little critters.
Mm-hmm.
But she was, and we were looking through the gallery. It was a couple of weeks ago, maybe last week. And one card came up. It was by Joe Henderson. I just saw her name go by. And I said, that looks like Gina made that. And she was going, it really does. I think that's one of Gina's products. But it was so pretty. And we were both going, that's just so pretty. It's got all the earmarks of a Gina K card.
Aw. Joe Henderson's very talented.
She is. She
Mm-hmm.
is indeed. She had the soft stenciling and the beautiful flowers.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to do
Here's
a
those
little
purple
die cutting.
monkeys. How am I going to say bubblegum tree? Well, we've got pink leaves. We'll have a branch. Maybe we'll do it this way.
They're
This
cute,
is
Mary.
definitely a craft roulette card. I can go on Instagram and scroll and go, that's a craft roulette card. Because
Yeah, because you could
can
tell there's some. This is a craft roulette.
There
card
were some
right here.
restrictions.
You know, I think this will be the first time in history I ever put a light bulb with a floral. But on craft roulette,
good.
that makes sense.
It does. It does. I like that. We do have a couple of questions from some of our friends, our member friends. And I don't know. You said, was Tom there? I don't know. We can talk about
He
it.
is. He just can't
Okay.
hear because he gave Rina his headset. So
Oh,
He's
nice.
just
Okay,
sitting
well,
he's
we'll talk
just
about it.
sitting there hoping that he's not missing anything that
Aw.
he's supposed to
Yeah.
hear. But I can
Sharon
ask him a
Goodman.
question. Mhm.
Sharon Goodman in Australia asks, does Tom ever panic if he can't come up with a word of the day?
Oh, so Tom, you've been asked a question. Oh, okay. All right. So do you want to answer? I think he can hear over there.
Yeah.
All right. So Tom, they want to know, do you ever panic if you can't come up with a word of the day?
The answer to that is yes.
That's it.
He said
all
calmly.
you get.
And I go on panicking until I come up with the word of the day.
Dad, you have to remind me after the show. I have a word of the day for you. I told it to Brian. And he said that's good. It's a strong one.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
So I'll tell you later.
Yeah, we got to keep it a secret because we'll share it in the next live.
That's a lot
Back
of
to the
pressure.
dead space.
Back to the dead
Back
space.
to my
Woo.
post.
Well, I kind of have you ever done the Gina? How was it? What was it? Gina. I had one for you, and I can't remember what it was. Well, that's how that goes. Yeah, I don't remember. It was something about Gina-tainment, but instead of entertainment.
Gina-tainment.
Yeah.
You know, Tom and I had a little production company for music back in the day when we were working in the music industry, when we had our band. And do you know what our little production company was called?
No.
Gin and Tonic Productions.
That's fierce. Are you used to die cutting still?
I am.
Okay, can I do that after you?
Yes, you can.
Fueled by?
Fueled by.
That was
We don't
before
remember.
Fruit salad.
We don't remember.
It'd be a good setup to be like, they think that you're going to say gin and tonic, and you're like, my lord. Everyone's like, oh.
Yeah. All right. So if you want, here's some masking magic for. You're gonna have to cut that down though to fit it in here.
Okay.
Or you can
we
use
do have the big one right here.
Yes, we
Okay.
do. Go use the big one.
Okay. I need your tape, though.
Okay. Oops.
Pieces.
There you go.
Now it would
So-
be Fruit salad productions,
Mhm.
wouldn't it?
And fruit salad productions. Yes.
Mhm.
Most people think fruit salad is wine, but fruit salad is not
That's what I
wine.
thought. Mm-mm.
Fruit salad is sangria because they put all the fruit in it, and you
Mhm.
could almost pretend that it's healthy.
Almost.
It's
You need yes.
Z plate.
That goes on the
Makes
bottom.
tons of
That goes on the
makes
top.
all sorts of sense.
Yep.
Fueled
So
by
I'm die cutting off to the side here on the little intricate, and Rina's using the big one.
Well, I didn't have any dies for this, so I ended up fussy cutting them.
You're fussy
That was-
cutting.
I did. I was going to use that cute little intercut, but I have used it a lot on other shows. So,
Mary, do you know Vicky Booten?
I do not. I know who she is, obviously.
Vicky Booten calls fussy cutting cussy cutting.
I like it.
Yeah.
But there are definitely two camps.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're
There's the fussy cutters and the cussy cutters.
They are
If you
well
need more,
defined.
here's
And
some more.
there's that.
Thank you.
I don't think there's any bridge for that.
No. No, you
divide.
either love it or yeah, I think a lot of people are saying we all call it cussy cutting. Not Mary.
Yeah, I like it.
Yep. Not Mary.
It's been called cussy fudding around here.
But I
Oh, I
worry
see.
about that. I worry that I'll mess it up somehow. and say
Yeah,
not nice.
same.
So, so I just try to. I just say, oh, just cut this.
Yeah. All right. Wow.
Look at those little purple monkeys in a bubblegum tree.
Oh, cute.
They are so cute. They are very cute.
Am I in your space?
You are your elbow.
So,
So
Rina,
easy. Yeah.
since we saw you last time, you apparently have a new piece of jewelry.
I just cut this wrong. Sorry, but I do. I do.
Aw, isn't it lovely?
I should have cut it first and then cut it
I
out.
don't think that you'll notice that too much though when you pop them up on white.
Mm-mm,
No?
mm-mm.
You're
I
gonna
gotta redo it.
All right.
I gotta
all right.
redo it.
That's okay. Well,
I could just cut out this fish, honestly.
well, if you want me to cut your dies, because I'm a little ahead, I'm happy to cut that other fish when
Yeah.
you recolor.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, we can do that.
Well, I'm just gonna. If you want to just cut out that fish, I have 4. I just need one more. I
All
just
right.
won't have the puffer fish, which is fine. It's a skill issue.
Okay. Is this the die for it?
Yes.
Okay.
You tell me,
Yeah.
Miss
it looks-
Gina K.
All right. All right. This seems more realistic, like a mother-daughter show.
Yeah.
The fighting, the
Me being in her way most of the time.
No, you're doing great. Gee, wouldn't want you to be real or anything.
no.
Yeah, never.
No.
Hopefully, I didn't mess this one up. There we go. All right. Well, you have 5.
Hooray!
You were just an overachiever and did more than 5.
Yeah, because I didn't like this one, but I guess there's a reason for everything. Because I like this one more than the crooked one that I just cut out.
Oh, okay.
So,
So, can you put those back so we don't throw them away?
yeah, can I have a layering sheet? A7.
So, okay. So, yes, I'm
You're
going to
deep
cut
in
out
it
some
right now.
more.
I'm just letting them work.
Are you done already, Mary?
No.
Show off.
Yeah.
No.
She's not done?
I'm just playing around. It's fine. Don't you worry about me.
Okay. All
I can
right.
always add another monkey, some more leaves.
Okay. All right. I just need to get some cardstock here.
You
Okay.
said last time, Gina, that sometimes you think you dream about cards
I do.
and that you started keeping a little.
A little
Notepad.
notebook. Yes. Yes. By the side of the bed. A little notepad. It's a
and
good
Has
idea.
it worked? Has it helped? Do you wake
it
up and
does.
think of something? Good.
It does help. Yeah, because sometimes, I mean, I don't know about you, but very often I'll have a dream and I'll wake up and I'll think, wow, what a dream. And then, by the next morning, I have no idea what it was.
Right. It's so
I
weird,
can't
isn't it?
remember. Yeah, it's so weird.
Do you have masking magic?
Yes. You
Okay.
want sheets, strips?
I want to strip because I want to make a little sandbar here at the bottom and then cover it
Okay.
and then do blue over top. So
All
it's
right.
like a beach.
Okay. So,
Well,
masking
I
magic
had a dream a couple of weeks ago that I had a card museum.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A card
I had
museum.
A card museum, and then it was in a little bungalow. And in the back, there was a retreat space. It was really cute and so fun. So I
Wow.
said that on one of our shows, and look what I got. So I got this in the mail. I've shown this a couple times, but it's pretty new. I got the Mary Gun Fun Museum of Cards with my little bungalow.
That's so cute.
And then inside is a museum of some of my cards from Craft Roulette
Oh my gosh.
in miniature.
How cute is that?
And they actually opened. This is by Sue Smallkreider, who used to work at museums, and so she kind of has that feel for museums and such. But I just thought that was so funny and so wonderful. I just keep being amazed by it. She's so clever, so clever. I still am amazed by it. So maybe if you have a dream about card museums, and I have card museum dreams, maybe it'll happen sometime.
Someday we'll do a museum of
Make it.
cards.
Card museum. There is in a little town in Kansas called Paola, they have a miniature contest. They have a show. It's a miniature, and then it's a judged show. Miniature art. And the lady that used to work with it kept saying, make some cards for it. You could do this. And I was going, oh, no, I can't do that. I never did. But I did go to it one time, and it was really cool. Just miniature art.
We know enough people that I think people would come to that card museum idea, Mary.
I think we probably do. Yeah.
That'd be fun. Even just like an exhibit,
Yeah.
a pop-up exhibit.
Mm-hmm.
That would be super fun.
Well,
Very
I'll
fun.
let you cut the ribbon if I do it. And can I cut the ribbon if you do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
That's
be
a
there
deal.
stealing the food,
Hot dogs,
regardless
as
of
I
who
recall.
owns it.
Hot dogs, as I recall.
Oh, hot dogs. Yes, a good hot dog. Rena, that's Rena's thing.
Mm-hmm.
You remember. And now we're planning a wedding,
Yeah, I want to get
and she
the.
wants a hot dog bar.
I want the guy that sells hot dogs outside of the Pfizer Forum after Bucks games. I bet I could get him to come.
I bet you could.
Yeah. I was thinking about it literally today, and I was like, do I just like approach him and buy one and then say, so you do weddings? Like, what's the contract like? But wouldn't that just be great? You're sweaty, the dinner has worn off, you've had a couple drinks, and he just pulls up.
Yeah.
Like, that would be so fun.
Oh my gosh.
Can't go wrong with a late
Do
night
it.
hot dog. We can have a photo shoot with him between me and Brian.
Absolutely.
Oh my
Absolutely. I
gosh.
love it. Do it, do it, do it.
One of my friends told me he has a hookup to the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, and I want to leave the wedding in that. Wouldn't that be fun? Our whole family could go in it.
Oscar Mayer.
I've always wanted to ride in it.
Yeah,
It
Oscar
does look
Mayer's
fun.
a big thing in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah. I think, isn't that the headquarters here in Wisconsin? I think so.
Well, the car's here, so it's probably not far away.
I had
Well,
an
I'll
Oscar
tell-
Mayer Wienermobile whistle when I was a kid.
Oh.
I pretty much
Oh.
loved it.
Does that like summon the car when you blow
I
into it?
wish. No,
So-
it didn't work. At least it didn't work for me. Maybe I didn't know the right tune.
Mm.
No,
The moon had to be full.
Yes.
no hot dog showed up.
No hot dog at my door.
All right. I actually am changing something in my design, so I'm adding one more flower. Why not? Just go for it.
No reason why not.
Right.
These guys are having a good time in their bubblegum tree.
This is going to be
So-
the fastest flower I ever colored in my life.
You know, we could have done the Oscar Mayer Wiener song for our lyrics. I wish I could.
True. I don't have a stamp though. So maybe we could make that a set. Maybe we could collab with them.
Yeah, we'll collab with
Free
Mary
hot
on
dog with every purchase of the stamp set. It gets to you, it's like rotten. Surprise.
that. Terrible marketing.
Yeah,
Ideas
not a
in
great
history.
idea. It's certainly an option, but not a good one.
Well, maybe somebody will make one.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Now I have. Why is everything stuck over here? Okay, got it. I have another one of these.
Purple monkeys.
Okay. I'm gonna do one more of these.
I'm adding some leaves, so we're in good shape.
We're in good shape.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody in the chat having an okay time? We're not in any hurry, are we?
No. I'll answer for them.
Yeah.
No, we're all just hanging out.
Christina Brome has a tiny hot dog die. She's in Sweden, so we can
Ooh.
all go over and borrow it from her, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, road
Perfect.
trip,
Yeah.
sort of.
We all show up.
Oh, my goodness. That would be fun.
She's got dies
actually.
for everything. I'm pretty
She
sure.
does?
Yeah. She makes the cute. She could have a whole museum of her cards. They're so interesting. One time I dared her, I can't remember how it went, but I think I dared her to make a Christmas card with purple bananas, and she did it, and it was adorable.
Really?
Yeah.
You're
I
making
just did this so wrong and everyone watched. I was like, why isn't this working? I see.
I feel better then about my light bulb. If she could do that,
Yeah,
I feel like my light bulb will work.
absolutely. Well, what I saw of your light bulb, it was looking mighty, mighty pretty.
Ooh, I almost laid my blending brush down. We're twisted.
Oh no. Our cords.
Their earpieces are tethered together. They have one, and so they're kind of tied together.
We are. We're tied together.
Yeah.
It is
High
scary.
risk, high reward.
Yeah.
We hope. I think so. I think so.
Yes. We really need to figure out the wireless life here. We need to figure that out because the cords, I feel like it's a little old-fashioned these days to have
It's archaic.
cords. I know.
Tethered to the plug-in.
I know. Tethered to each other seems silly in this day and age with Bluetooth.
Yeah.
It's okay to be old
I need a
fashioned.
darker blue. I like where you're going, Rena. I like
the vision.
I see the vision.
Good.
I do. Like it.
After I figured out how to correctly use the masking magic, it got a lot easier.
Oh, you were trying the other end,
Yes.
right? Well, it's okay.
Yeah. Some of those techniques and things really do take some practice, or you need to have used them recently. It's good to have your mom on to remind you.
Rina's so busy in her salon that it's hard for her to get time to craft anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. It's a luxury.
Yeah,
Many
it
times.
is.
Yeah.
Yes.
A nice luxury.
Brian and I are going to have to make our wedding invitations soon, though. So
Oh,
it's in my future.
yeah, in your near
Nice.
future.
Mhm.
Your very near future. That's going to be fun. I would like to participate in that.
Mhm. You're going to have to. 'Cause
Okay.
I can't do it all on my own.
Would you like me to spin some parameters?
Where do you think we're going to get the supplies from?
Yeah. Hot dog. We need hot
Surprise,
dog on
yeah.
the wheel.
The invitation is in the shape of a hot dog.
might have to step in, Mary.
Yeah.
That's sounding good.
You'll regret
I thought
this
you said you
later.
saw my vision.
Well, I saw the fish vision. I
Oh.
didn't see the hot dog vision for a wedding
I
invitation.
misunderstood then.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Oh. I'm trying to be good at putting things away, but I don't know.
For every item you put away, I leave 2 out.
I know. And
That's a
I'm
good
feeling
ratio.
that a bit here.
That seems reasonable.
Well, I actually don't think my card's going to take that much longer. Ooh, that looks good.
Mhm.
Nice
Looks really
blending.
good. Would you have? Okay, you're using bigger brushes now. I think when you started out, you were using like the smallest.
Well, that's the one that looked like the most sandy one.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
want to cross contaminate your brushes. I was so picky when I had a craft room, especially when I was in college, because I had such limited space. I had my makeup right next to my craft stand. And at the time, these kind of brushes were really good for makeup too. So my makeup brush got lost in my blending brushes. And that was fun. Luckily, I used the makeup brush on a card and I didn't use an ink brush on my face.
Yeah,
So
that's a good.
it went as smooth as it possibly could.
No early morning classes.
No, I would have called out that day and been like, something has gone horribly wrong. I cannot make it in today.
I'm calling out ugly.
Yeah. hmm
Have you
Hello,
seen
Professor.
the eyebrow
Yes, I'm ugly.
stamps?
Eyebrow stamps?
Eyebrow
Yeah.
stamps. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You can
Yeah,
stamp your
that's
eyebrows on or
kinda
stencils. I
genius.
guess they're kind of stencils. Or other
Yeah,
stamps.
they look good when you see them on Instagram or TikTok,
Uh-huh.
but then you get them in real life, and they don't look like that. I'll
Mhm.
tell you
Yeah.
that.
I can't imagine.
No, I think it's
Not gonna-
easier to draw them on.
hmm
My mom used to always draw. I got to draw my eyebrows on.
hmm
Well, I'll tell you, my dad was really, really sick, and he needed to go to the ER. And my mom was very picky about her eyebrows. And they had to look right if she was going out. And he was doubled over on the floor in pain. And she called my husband and said, Tom, you need to come and take Dad to the hospital because I don't have my eyebrows.
And to be fair, like my father was going to drive there faster and get there faster. You know, somebody had to get him in the car, but she had 10 minutes to kill, you know.
Yeah,
like,
she could have gotten her eyebrows on.
How long had they been married?
they're like
Well,
57 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A long
Wow.
time. He knew.
He was like doubled over, like, just do it. Like, please.
Yeah, just get your eyebrows on.
Yeah, the
for crying
EMT
out
guy
loud.
comes in. He's like, not till they're done. You don't understand.
Don't
This
look.
arch doesn't
Don't
look
Yeah.
right.
Oh, that's
Yeah, we're
quite
telling
wonderful.
stories about our family. That's people are unsubscribing from my channel right now.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
It's Mother's
Yeah.
Day.
What soulless freaks do that? And I'm just like, honestly, relatable because I do that with my eyebrows.
You'll fit in here, though. You can subscribe
Perfect.
here.
Yeah, there you go.
All according to their
We'll
plan.
just tell you to go.
They're like, so,
subscribe
any
here."
eyebrow stories?
Yeah, they're just trying to
Yeah.
make us look bad.
Like, I'm so glad you brought it up.
Oh, what was I using? I was using. Somebody's asking
Okay,
about
Ocean.
my monkeys.
Yeah, that looks good.
It is a waffle flower stamp called Jungle Party.
So cute.
Turned
I
out.
think I had to
Goodness,
go.
I sing that song.
And is
Just
that
come
from? That's a children's song, Mary?
Yeah, it's on a Fisher Price toy. It's like this little Fisher Price toy that sings.
That's so
And
cute. See?
it is.
I'm not in that era yet, so I don't know
No.
much of that stuff. I'm not there yet, but
No, I didn't know these things either.
yeah, takes a little while.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Gina, it's all different. It's all different.
Yes.
The stuff that they have for babies now is just over the top amazing. I mean, it's good. It's real good. I'm not saying it's not. And
It's just different.
all the advice. Remember, we'd get advice a little bit, but mostly we just had to figure it out. And it was like, oh, here's your baby. Take it home. Okay, fine. And
Yeah.
good luck. Why is this baby tired? Why is this crying? Why, you know? But now they've got YouTube channels and Pinterest and all these different things, just all dedicated to sleeping babies and burping babies. And but it's been great. I mean, the kids didn't know anything about babies when they got home with that little guy, and they were watching videos on how to burp an infant, and it was great. It was great. But
Well,
oh my goodness,
Reveal.
it's different.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Oh, that's
I love that.
nice.
That looks really good, Rena.
Thank you.
I remember when I left the hospital, they gave me a book called What to Expect When You're Expecting,
Uh-huh.
and then What to Expect in the First 5 Years.
5 years.
Yeah. And so each year, you know, they had milestones and where you should be and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys my kids, they never hit any milestone ever. And I was getting so stressed out. I threw
Aw.
that book in the trash. I'm like, what's
This is a
wrong with my
lie.
children?
Oh,
These kids are the worst. I want a refund.
It's a lie.
It's all a lie. I didn't want to do this. See, now I'm getting this is payback for being mean, but it wasn't mean. It's just, you know, I think today they might have felt differently about that book, you know, like
right.
back, you know, today I feel like they're more like everybody develops at their own pace, you know.
Mhm.
But
Which
back
is true.
then, it is true. It was fine, you know. I mean, I remember thinking,
In
you
that
know,
pamphlet, it probably said, if you're not potty trained by 3, there is no hope.
it
And
did
it's like,
say that.
okay, great.
and-
Now what?
And then I was like, well, what am I supposed to do? And I remember my kids went to this really sweet little Christian preschool, and their teacher was like grandma age, you know.
Mhm.
And I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And she said, you know what, Gina? She said, I have never ever had one of my students walk across the high school stage on graduation still in a diaper.
Until now.
Yeah.
Breaking barriers, being the first. It was by choice. Can I have a card?
Aw.
Yeah, you can have whatever you want.
Yeah, it's
You want-
Setting
it's
the
frustrating,
standard.
though. It's scary.
It is, because you don't know. You know, you're a new mom and you don't know. You think that the book knows. The book doesn't know.
No, the book doesn't know.
Yeah. So for any new moms out there that are watching, don't worry. Don't worry if your kids aren't potty trained yet.
Uh-uh.
Well, maybe if they're
Walking across the graduation
26.
stage might be time to reflect.
Yes, the Dr. Spock book. Ann Bennett just mentioned the Dr. Spock book. I remember my mom gave me that book.
Yeah.
Is
And
that like a parenting book?
no, that was a parenting
She was like,
book.
figure it out.
That was a parent. Yeah, that was my mom's help. She was putting her eyebrows on, so
Yeah,
she didn't have
like,
time.
here, read this.
Uh.
You're like a baby.
Yeah, do it yourself. It was a DIY parenting book.
Yeah. Every page is like, cry. Eat
Okay, now Gina,
food.
please watch me while I put my eyebrows on. You're
Yeah.
gonna want this information someday.
All right, Gina,
Right.
this is how you make an arched brow. We're laughing, but that's going to be me.
Yep. I feel it, Rena.
Oh, wow. I almost just botched this whole card by putting the wrong greeting on. I would have just walked out of the building.
Oh. She is stuff the building.
All right, we're almost done. We're getting there, Mary.
You're just fine. I'm adding a little bit of depth to these very cute monkeys, so we're fine. I'm not in any hurry.
Mary's card's going to be like ready for an art museum by the time we're done because she keeps
no,
adding things.
I go out of the lines. It's fine. It's okay.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the one grading that I wanted.
Oh
know where it
no!
is.
Oh no!
It's not in here.
Oh no! Maybe Dad can go get a new set for you.
It's got to be here somewhere.
I don't know. I don't think you took it off. I think that might have just not been in there. That might have been. Yeah. Hey, Tom.
Look at that thing. That's adorable. Your little
Hey, Tom.
light bulb and things.
Can you go get a Just Keep Swimming stamp set? Okay, he's going to run back to the warehouse. Now, what color card base should I do, Rena? Help me.
What do you say?
He said I'm leaving.
I'm following you until I get my set.
I feel like any color that I do is going to be like, it's going to favor one of the colors. I feel like maybe gray might be better.
She's like, maybe
You're strong with
turquoise.
gray.
Yeah,
See.
gray would be pretty.
That's the wrong gray. Go catch Dad and tell him that I need gray cards.
Not that gray. I just screech down the hall, picks up on the mic.
No, I've got gray. I've got.
We're good. We're good.
We're good. I can't get it out of here.
I can't. I'm not going to help
No.
anymore with my nails.
No, no. You know what? We're not even doing gray.
Yeah.
We're gonna do
Yeah,
white.
maybe blue.
How about white? A white card base. Because look at all
That's
the colors.
fun. Yeah, that's
All right.
fun.
Okay.
Just do it.
Okay. While
That's
you're
kinda-
waiting, let's
that's
cut
very
our card bases
artistic.
real quick. We're gonna cut our
So
card.
artistic.
Thank you. We're gonna cut our card bases. What color card base do you want, Rena? White. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Okay. So 5 by 7, 5 by 7, Mary. 10 by 7, right? 10 by 7
Yes,
folded in half.
yes, yes,
All right.
exactly. And I always
Okay.
have to think that through.
There. Scored at 5. Here you
Correct.
go. Oh no, I lost my score tool.
Oh,
Everything.
What else will happen?
Good
We'll
thing
wait-
it's the end instead of
wait
the
till-
beginning. We might be discouraged.
We'll wait till Dad
good.
gets all the way back. and
Ah,
then we'll
thank
send it
you.
back.
You
Okay.
Reagan Zick.
Yeah.
Reagan Zick loves the light bulb with the flowers.
Yeah? All right. Thank you. I was stressing.
And she knows she's a good card maker.
Thank you, Reagan. I appreciate it. Okay. I'll score all of these. Oh, I love that, Rena.
Thanks.
That looks so cute. It's very cute. You smell good.
It's a relief. It's good to hear.
Oh my gosh. Is that deodorant?
Yeah,
There you go.
I heard it helps.
Yeah.
So are you going to do anything on Sunday or is this it?
I think this is it.
Because we're going to get some plants tomorrow. All 3 of the ladies in this family officially have gardens. So
Nice.
we're going to get some plants to help build them up a little bit more. And then we're going to eat some food and whatever else we decide to do that day.
And I think Rena might be spending Mother's Day up with Brian's mom this year.
Ah,
I don't know about that.
Maybe.
So we'll see. We'll see. We still got time to figure it out.
Yeah. Well, maybe. But I think we're going to make our big Mother's Day celebration tomorrow.
mm-hmm. Oh, that sounds like
us.
a nice day. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many nice greenhouses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
And they're so
we're
pretty.
going to see,
So
we are going to
tempting
see
this year.
Brian's mom tomorrow. So maybe
Yeah.
Brian's going up there.
I think so, yeah. Brian's
Yeah.
coaching tennis tomorrow,
Oh,
so he can't
yeah.
make it with us.
Yes. That's right. I forgot. We're going to have Brian's mom with us and Brian's sister. It's going to be
Nice.
fun.
Mhm.
We're going to
Oh,
have
yeah, that's nice.
a fun day. And Alicia
building.
is going to be there. Yes, team building. Yes. Yes, yes.
It's new. That's new too. You're going to have a whole new family. It's really nice. It's great.
Yes.
I love our in-laws.
Oh, yeah.
They're wonderful.
Same. I feel very, very blessed. Great family. I know they say, you don't necessarily marry the family, but
But you do.
We're
Oh,
happy
just
to marry
eyebrows.
this one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just their eyebrows.
Was it your eyebrows that attracted Brian?
Of course. On like our second date, he was like, because he's an artist, he was like, I bet I could draw your eyebrows in. They don't look that hard. I was like, yeah, okay, go ahead. And he drew eyebrows on me that were so horrific that we almost had to part ways. And he was like, yeah, I can't draw them like you can. But I let him try just to show him that he could be wrong. There are a few things in life that I will double down on because, like, I'm not too great at most sports. I'm not too skilled in things like math or reading or things like that. But
Well, you're potty trained.
yeah, allegedly. But I remember there were a few things Brian and I talked about where I know I'm just 100% confident in my ability in just because I've dedicated myself to the craft. One of them being eyebrows. The other was swimming because Brian thinks he's all big and bad for doing 2 seasons of high school swimming and hiding out in the bathroom half the time during practice. And I just looked at him because he just said it so casually. He's like, I could probably beat you in a race. And I just got so serious. And I was like, I want you to know if I had no limbs left on my body, I could still beat you in a swimming race. And then we went to the Princeton Club and swam. And he was like, yeah, I can't. My knees can't do that.
Well, for people who are watching for the first time, Rina was a competitive swimmer.
I
in
swam
college.
for 16 years.
Yeah.
So if there's one thing I
Yeah.
can do,
She's-
it is that.
She swam for the University of Minnesota.
I will put it together no matter what shape I'm in.
And her eyebrows looked good the whole time.
True, yeah. We were late to a lot of swim meets because I was doing them.
Yep. She was still doing her eyebrows. All right. There we go.
I'm wondering if these monkeys need some eyebrows.
Yeah, put some eyebrows on them.
I'm gonna
I think I'd fail at this point.
stamp
Too much
one more thing
eyebrow
really
pressure,
quick.
pressure.
Okay. I'm having fun now. I'm going to put some little gems around my lights.
I think that's adorable. I really do. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's not it's definitely a craft roulette card.
I hear you. Yeah.
But that's what's really fun about craft roulette is you do things that you just, you step outside of the box and it's so fun.
Yeah. It's what we do. Anybody in the chatterbox ever make a craft roulette card that you would never had made before?
Oh my
I
goodness.
think
Do you
we're
think?
up to 55,000 cards
Yeah.
now. So, yeah.
Do you ever make a card? Do you ever finish making a card? It's like 6 hours. Your craft room is in ruins, and you finally sit back, look at it, smile, and throw it in the trash. I've done that so many times where I'm like, and then I throw it away, and I'm like, much better.
No.
Sometimes they're just so cursed, no matter
That's
what.
true.
Cursed.
Some of them are just dogs. Well, I'm seeing a lot of people that have done that. So,
Good.
Well, that's good.
Just-
It's good that we
and
can
I
a
have
lot of-
two.
yeah.
we can all relate to each other.
Mhm.
Thank you, Pam Howard. I'm glad you've enjoyed the Howell. Your evening watching this fun and laughter. It has been fun. I should pay you $20.
Oh, that's so nice.
That's very sweet. Thank you.
I feel like I need a
Yes.
bigger one here. Everything I'm doing tonight, I'm second guessing. Usually I don't even first guess. I just
First
whatever
guess.
happens, happens. All right. This
Not
is
a single thought behind the place.
right. I mean, the less you think sometimes the better. We've got to
That would be
submit
a
these
beautiful-
cards too.
That would be a beautiful wreath. Those colors that you chose. It would be beautiful.
2 half wreaths, each with 5 flowers.
See, look at you.
Yep.
Very good. Very well done.
2 half wreaths, 1 flower.
Sounds
a
like a
great
Christmas song.
adventure. I know it sounds like a movie trailer.
Like a movie trailer, yeah. Coming
5
soon.
flowers, 1 light bulb,
Who will come out with the
1
light?
pair, daughter and mother, 2 eyebrows.
Do you need any more foam squares?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
This will be fun to see what lyrics people are going to use.
I can't wait to see what people are going to
Mhm.
do. They're all at one stool stamping.
Mhm.
I'm reading the comments.
1 fruit salad, 2 cowboy hats.
Oh my goodness. Rina, you should come over here.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know we can see the big screen too, so we think we're in the screen.
Yeah.
but we're
I was like, oh,
anywhere.
they're watching this
Yeah.
technique. They're learning so much, and I'm not even in a frame.
I'm
like in a different room.
I've been kind of moving.
They just
it
see
back
my
and
dry
forth.
elbow, like fidgeting. I wonder what she's doing.
and she needs some lotion.
Yeah.
A bottle of lotion.
Yeah. 1 dry elbow.
You're still not in. Get in.
I am in. I see. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We could zoom in on you too. I mean, that's
Well, let's not draw attention to what's going on here. I still have to die.
Tina
cut it.
Barker says
Could you die cut
5
it for me?
layers.
Yes,
Because you're
I
so
can.
good at it.
I will die cut it right now.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna live life on the edge here and do something risky. I am going to stamp directly onto the card.
Oh,
I'm gonna do some rehearsals,
girl.
but if I mess it up, we're all gonna mind our business. Okay? We're all gonna respect the fact that I tried and was brave.
We do respect that. We
Okay.
respect bravery.
Yeah,
Yes,
Especially
we
on
do.
craft roulette.
but I personally will
Absolutely.
drive home in silence if
Oh,
that
no.
happens. So
Are you sure? Do you want to use the Misty? I hate the thought of you driving home in silence.
all that hype for nothing. 1 Misty. 7 mistakes. Where's the Misty?
Did we put it back?
We?
Meaning me?
Yeah.
Here.
I would have been
Stick that
holding
in
the
it.
Misty still. What is,
Oh, this is our grip mat. You don't know about this? Oh, you're gonna love this. Put it in there, but no, put it in there upside down. It's our double background grip mat.
that's pretty sick.
Yep. Now.
Yeah.
Makes
That's good.
sense.
Mhm.
You might want to
Nothing's
zoom out
gonna
a
move.
little bit or push it
my
over.
gosh.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna zoom out a little bit because
There you go.
there are people watching on a 76-inch screen.
I kind of wanted to make
Isn't
this
that
like kind of a
scary?
fun imagination time, and maybe you could just imagine what I'm doing to the card.
I think
Isn't
I've done
that
that. Just forgotten something or didn't make sense. I'm good. That's really very, very cute.
It really is.
This is me, Alicia, Karina, Brian's mom, and you shopping tomorrow.
Oh, fun.
All of us.
Yeah. And here's the
This is the
plants
gang.
we're gonna buy.
Yeah, here's
There they
all
are.
of us looking at this plant.
A school of
gets it
shoppers.
Yeah. mhm. When we show up to the farmer's market late and there's one plant left. It's a plant we don't like.
And it has spider mites.
Oh,
Yes, okay.
girl. You did it.
I started gardening last year by accident because I had an onion on my counter that sprouted. And I was like, okay, it's just sitting on the counter in the dark. Like, it's either going to die or it's going to keep growing. And it just kept growing. And so I was like,
Yeah.
well, if I put it in dirt, it's got to do something. And I turned one onion into 4 onions with just an onion I forgot about on my counter.
Magical.
So it was a pretty cool feeling. I felt
It
very
is.
powerful.
So now she's a farmer.
And I did make one cantaloupe that was great last year. I grew one and I gave one half to my mom and I FaceTimed her while she took a bite of it because it was so good.
It was so good.
And then
Oh.
all of my other cantaloupes were so bad, I almost had to close the garden up for good. Just like pave over it with concrete.
No.
I know.
This is so cute, Rina. I love it.
Thank you.
Now don't smear anything.
Right.
I hate
What
to
happened to being brave
Well,
and doing our
I
best?
just didn't want you to drive home in silence.
2 smudges. 1 girl.
Oh.
And as Tina Barker said, 5 layers of cardstock.
Yeah.
5 layers of cardstock. All right. There you go.
2 inches of roots.
The Chatterbox is on to this. They love it.
Isn't that fun?
Jackie Jackpot Muller says 2 zany crafters,
That's
1
it.
intrepid host, a brave producer, embark on a
And
huge
Tom.
adventure. Whatever could go wrong.
I love it.
Critics rave. It's pretty good.
That's a good rave.
Better than horrible.
Yep. Until it's not.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there we go.
Well,
We
I
all
did it,
did
boys
it.
and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes. I'm going to make sure I did it right so that I don't get arrested by Deputy Heidi. This is an A7. It's 5 by 7 inches. I did floral wreath colors chosen by the lyrics of the song dedicated to my grandson, JD, Purple Monkeys in a Bubblegum Tree, the greatest hits from Fisher-Price. And Cinco, I have 5 little bunkies and at least 5 leaves. And that is my card. It's craft roulette.
So cute.
So cute.
It is so cute, Mary. You nailed
I
it.
do love the monkeys.
I love it.
They're having
I
a good
They look
time.
like they're having fun together.
They
I
do.
think so.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Just like
So
we
let's
had
make sure
fun
that
together.
you hit all the parameters. I'll bet you did.
All right. So for my card, I went with the A7 size, the 5 by 7. I actually created a floral wreath in floral colors of red, orange, yellow, green, and turquoise. Maybe I embellished a little on that color with flowers, but you can never have
let you
too
know.
much turquoise.
Good.
And then I kind of created a little bit of a wreath by kind of making them wrap together. And then for my lyrics, I used the song You Light Up My Life and added a light bulb to kind of make it make sense a little bit. And then
That's fun.
I have 5 flowers on this spray and 5 flowers on this spray.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Very
qualifying
nicely done.
for craft roulette.
Qualified. All right. Go ahead, Rina.
All right, guys,
Nicely
feast
done,
your
nicely
eyes.
done.
Let me move this one out of the way.
I'm
All right,
feasting.
just to
I'm
do it
feasting.
official, 5 by 7. Okay,
Yep.
it's proven.
Yep.
I got 5 fish, 1 greeting that also was featured in Finding Nemo. That song was fun. I did like that song.
It's a good song.
Whatever she did. 5 fish, all in spring colors, kind of. You know, I got
Flowery
some
colors.
minties, some
Yeah.
pinks, some greens, some yellows. And then,
totally be on
what was the other thing?
Well, the lyrics. You have the lyrics, and you have Cinco. You have 5.
5. Okay, see? There we
5
go.
You
fish.
did it. You did
So
it.
cute.
with
And
your-
did you notice
probably do
you
it.
have 5 bubbles there? Too.
Oh, okay. Love that for me.
Yeah.
Oh, she's subliminally doing
Mhm.
her
Oh
very, very
gosh,
best.
sorry about that. We just free fell off
Yeah,
the top of the
Jesus.
building.
My
There it
eyes.
there we
Nicely done, ladies. We're
Oh,
gonna
how
let you
fun.
relax just a minute. I'm hopefully,
Okay.
yeah. If you want to go ahead and do your little dancing back and forth, I will be able to see you. But I will try not to laugh. I think I'm laughed out almost. Oh my gosh, this has been fun. We're going to give away some stuff and tell some folks what's coming up next. So, and thanks to members. So
And
we'll be
right
back to you to say goodnight in just a second.
Okay.
What a night, guys.
this
Is your
is.
stomach tired? Is your face tired? It's wonderful, wasn't it?
Tired from laughing.
So fun. You can play this too, and boy, we would love to have you do that. Just use those 4 parameters. You saw you can interpret them pretty openly, but we do like to have that justification in the description so we can go, what? But yeah, it's all that. There's those 4 parameters. You do need to upload that by Sunday night at midnight Central Daylight Time. If you want more time and support the show, you can become a member. We would be most appreciative. You'd have till Thursday night at midnight Central Daylight Time if you do. Do join us. It's fun. And I know that first one is just a little bit scary. You feel a little vulnerable, but we're a very, very nice group, and this is not a contest. So you're safe here. Our show schedule changed just a little bit. Amy it was her idea to have the mothers and daughters on again this month. And then we got her scheduled, and then something happened. So her schedule changed, and that happens. She's got a teenage daughter. Things happen. Things come up. So we scrambled. We got Brennan Keene coming on next week. I figured he's a kid. He can be on our mothers and daughters, but a son, it's kind of like he will be our group son next week. And then Amy will be on in June. After that, Crafty Alan Presley will be joining us, and then Amanda and Kelly. And then Sue Small-Kreider will make her appearance for the first time on Craft Roulette. She's the one that made that amazing little museum, card museum. And there you go. There's Amy and Rye after that. Join us each and every week if you can. If you're not doing something on Friday, or if you want to watch the replay, please say hi in the comments. We would love to hear from you. Yep. There's those members I've been talking up so much. We so appreciate these folks. They are, they're just our lifeblood. It was just so nice to have them. And, you see this little list, and so many of those names I've met on Zoom calls. So many of these names I've never met, and they are still supporting the show. And that is amazing. We are a worldwide craft table, and I could sit down with any one of those and just have a great night. I'm absolutely sure. They're very, very nice people, the ones I've met. And I so enjoy getting to know them and spending time with them on Zoom calls, and appreciate their support. Thank you ever so much. We do have a Zoom call next week for Gold and Up on Monday at 6 o'clock. And we did just do a member call yesterday, and it is available on the website right now. So enjoy, have fun. This is one of our favorite screens. This is when we're going to give away some stuff. I love giving away other people's stuff, and so we are going to do it again this week. The way that you get to qualify for our giveaways is to send in a card. You see how we are. Yes. But if you send in a card, we will put your name on that ginormous wheel that's going to spin here in just a minute. We give away several things. We have sponsors that we give away, and we also give away a CROG, a Craft Roulette original giveaway. It is a handmade card with an itty-bitty gift. Spread that wheel, Mr. Producer. Look at that thing go. That's what... I don't remember. Sometimes if you want to opt out, you can. But most people stay in. I love giving away stuff. I give a sponsor away. Did I modify incorrectly? I must have. Cindy Anders. She's a brand new member. I just read her name tonight. Well, Cindy Anders, I will be sending you a CROG. After the spinning is over, this is for a Craft Roulette goodie bag. It will need to stay in the United States. If it is out of the United States, I will send you a CROG. But what was I going to say? Oh, when you do claim your prize. Oh, no, she's right here in the United States. Lauren Taylor. I'll send something. I'll put Abby's name on there, too. She's coming to Paper Kansas. She's a frequent guest of ours. She will be making her 200th card at Paper Ganza, as I recall. Pretty fun. Whimsy Stamps gift certificate is going to Ingrid. Very, very good. Very, very good. Congratulations. It'll be fun to get you all hooked up with these things. It will probably be Monday when I do it. A Bloom daily planner. I do use my Bloom planner every day. It is I don't always remember to look at it when I'm supposed to, but I do use it. Julie Jones is going to get that. Julie, congratulations. Oops, I wrote Johns. That's not your name. It's Jones. It's hard to write. A Colorful Life. I used one of her stencils tonight. A Colorful Life design. Who's going to get that gift certificate? Lily B. And if you are seeing that Cindy Anders, who won the first one, was right next to it, Mr. Producer has this program so that there's no double dipping. And for a Pear Blossom Press gift certificate that Micah himself may actually fill the order, will go to Laura Ann. Congratulations. Make sure the claim prize form should be open in a minute or two. Make sure you use the same email that you used to send in your card so that we know that it's truly you and not some little person wanting to steal a Krog from some nice winner. Anyway, that's good. Thank you so much. Congratulations. I look forward to getting you all fixed up with your goodies. Well, they're still there. Shall we bring them back to say goodnight? There they are. Yay!
Yay!
Good here.
These
lights get
great.
hot.
That was
Oh my gosh.
laughing makes you hot, doesn't it?
Powder.
Yes.
Yeah.
This was so much fun. Gosh.
Yeah, thank you for
totally
having us
enjoyed it.
on again. We always have a good time.
It's just very fun. Next year we'll have to do it again. You can tell us all about Brian being a married woman and the hot dogs.
We won't be married yet. We'll be
you won't?
2 weeks out from getting married. So
Oh,
I don't know
then
what
we
kind
may
of
not
shape
see
I'll
you
be
next
in.
week. Next year we may not.
But I'm down. Why not?
Oh, that's fun.
We
Well,
might
that's
have to do the
great.
Father's Day one with
Yeah.
Tom and Rina instead.
Yeah. And then I can
Oh.
go into it.
Yeah.
But
There you go.
good. It'd
There
be
you
fun.
go. We
Like,
haven't-
actually,
we
I'm going to
haven't
make
done
wedding
that one.
invitations for this card, this craft roulette. My
Oh,
wedding
yes.
invitation design is based on what we get for craft roulette. I'm like,
That's a deal.
so
We could have a special
Rainbows,
spin.
A7. People are getting these massive cards for their invites.
I think posters. The poster is an element on there
Mhm.
somewhere, but
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank goodness we didn't get that.
Yeah, we don't have enough screen space. and
Yes.
zoom out space. for
That's
that.
right. That's right. Well, Gina, do you have anything coming up that we need to new release or anything coming soon?
We do. On Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central Time, we have a brand new Gina K Designs release. We've got new stamps and dies, and we have a brand new card kit all coming out, and a few surprises in there too.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. You're a good surpriser, and we do hope you're doing well, and that people are just getting all sorts of good stuff from you because we have wonderful sponsors. I always like to say, if you are considering buying a craft supply, please check out our list of sponsors, past and present. We appreciate them so much to give away their stuff to us. And like you're just wonderful. And we appreciate your generosity. They have to pay for these things. This it's not free to them. So we thank you so much for looking at our folks first. There's discounts, there's affiliate links, and all sorts of wonderful links to wonderful companies like Gina K Designs.
Well, thank you.
I'll tune in Tuesday. I love your
Yay.
releases. They're so exciting.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, we're excited to have some new goodies to play with.
Yeah, it's always a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah.
Well, Rina, thank you so much for all
Thanks.
that insight
I'll be
to
around.
eyebrows. Who knew? You get the parameters. You don't know what cards you're going to make, but you don't know where the conversation's going to go either. So it's always
It's all
fun.
part of the fun.
we
you
always know
Mhm.
that's going to go south with Rina and Gina.
Yeah, I kind of corrupt her
right.
too when I'm here. She definitely says a little bit more risque stuff. So
Yeah.
we have a good time.
Yeah, but
you
but we
know.
didn't violate the rules.
Right?
Mary didn't
Did
have
we?
to use
No.
her fan.
Yeah.
No, not
Didn't
yet.
have to-
Yeah.
It's not over
We
yet.
still got like 30 seconds, so you know.
Well,
Let's see
everybody,
what we can come
remember
up
what
with.
we like to do at the end of the show? We kiss our noggins because it's fun. Because we can, and we
Yep.
do. And just don't mess the eyebrows up when you're kissing your noggins. And we will
Right.
see you
No.
next Wednesday on
Itch.
In Review.
You stab
Where
it
I will
instead
be-
of wiping.
And I will be stealing some art. And in our fun game, Who Done It? And then Tuesday for Gina. And next Friday for Brennan Keene. It'll be fun. We always have fun. Thank you, ladies. That was delightful. You're wonderful.
Thank
Thank you for having us.
Chatterbox. I hope you had a great time. I can't get much better than this. Mr.
was fun.
Producer, thanks for getting us all taken care of. We almost didn't have sound before, so woohoo!
Thank you, Mr.
Tom.
Producer. Thank you, Dad.
And we will see you next time on Craft Roulette. Nighty night.
Bye.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day.